Free audio post-production by alphonic.com.
Consistency. Welcome back. PackSetGo Traveling Podcast brought to you by the Travel Stars. Shout out to sponsors Spotify and Autophonics. Let's get right into it. I had a heart attack a second ago. Well, really yesterday. I thought I lost my passport. I couldn't find my passport. And it got me thinking, what do I do if I do lose my passport abroad? Because I know if I lose it here, I just go to the passport office, fill out a replacement passport, probably get it in 4 to 6 weeks so I can still make my flight or whatever case may be. But what do you do if you lose your passport, say by accident, of course, not on purpose, overseas or while you're traveling, abroad, not in the U.S.? So I want to give you some information about that. They say that you should first file a police report, get that documentation of theft or you lost it, then go to your local embassy in that country. There's usually a U.S. embassy in every country you want to travel to, usually, or a consulate that you could go there, and they will probably be open. Hopefully, they'll be open when you get there. And then you fill out the form. It's called a DS-64, and then hopefully they'll give you an emergency passport. It'll be like purplish. If you see it online, you can check. If you Google it, it would not be blue. It'll be purple. A temporary emergency passport. And it'll say, on top of it, it'll say emergency passport. It'll be a physical hard passport like this. It'll be hard like this. And it'll be purple and it'll say emergency passport. So you can fly back home and continue your journey to getting a new passport when you return. There's a fee though. It's not free. There's a fee. Probably between $100 and $130 or $200 in that ballpark. But at least you'll be able to fly back home with that temporary emergency passport. And I know the feeling of losing losing your passport is super scary. So I advise you, take a photocopy of your actual passport and save it somewhere else. Maybe in your suitcase, in that front zipper, or maybe in your carry-on bag. Just go get a nice copy. I would get a color copy of your entire passport. The front page, the barcode, and the back. Literally the last page to show you had room. This is like an actual passport. And sometimes also when you have passports and it's almost full, some countries won't let you travel if they have no pages to stamp. Or if the passport is within 6 months of expiring. So keep that in mind too. Countries are really cracking down on passports now. They're making it, harder to get into the country, and you need visas. So a lot of times with visas, it takes up almost a whole page on your passport. So you lose a page. So if you travel a lot, try to get the 52 page, the extended version of your passport. Don't get the regular 23 pages because you'll lose and then you'll be full. Then you have to always replace your passport within a year if you travel a lot like me. But please do not panic. Once you lose your passport abroad, just go to the local police department, fill out a police report, and then go to your nearest U.S. embassy or consulate, and they will help you fill out the form. It's a DS-11 or a DS-64. When you get there, just show some form of ID, something. Maybe your driver's license. If you have that or separated from your passport, you could bring that with you, and a copy of your return flight or your flight itinerary to prove that you actually came here from the U.S. So you need those things, but definitely get a digital scan of your passport and leave it in your phone. If not, make a photocopy and have that in somewhere in safe keepings within your travel bag or a suitcase. Please, 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 please take care of these documents because nothing feels worse next to losing your luggage is losing your passport. I think those are the two biggest fears. Losing your luggage or losing your passport. I can't imagine both, but I thought I lost my passport. I just misplaced it. I didn't lose it, but I almost panicked. But I'm home in the U.S., so for me to get a new passport, it would not have been an issue. It'd been kind of easy for me to do it. Go to the post office, fill out the form, and get a new passport probably in 4 to 6 weeks. But if you're abroad and you're stuck, please follow those steps I just told you. It's not hard. Once you finish exhaling and you realize you could still get home with an emergency passport from your U.S. consulate in that country, you'll be fine. But please bring some form of ID. Anything you have will help you speed up the process. And that's the great travel tip I have for today, because in my brain, I felt like I didn't know where I put it. I didn't know where I put it. And it's kind of like, even when you're traveling on a flight and you have your boarding pass, you still check that boarding pass 15 times before you even get to the gate. And then when you get to the gate, you check it 5 more times. And then when you're on the plane, you still check your boarding pass like it's going to change. It's just a way to calm your nerves down. Some people do it less, some people do it more. I do it about 15 times. Constantly checking my passport and my boarding pass. From the time I leave my house to the time I get to the actual seat on the plane, put my seatbelt on, I am still checking my passport and my boarding pass to make sure I'm on the right row, right zone, right seat. Even though I know I am, I still check it. I check it until the plane takes off. Because you never know. You never know. It might say 24K and I'm sitting in 23K. It happens. But at least I have my information on me. And that's the travel tip today I want to share with you guys. You guys be good. I know today's a little early. I had to get this out of my mind, out of my head, because I was just so nervous. I wanted to share with you guys early. I know my hour early, but I really was looking profusely, nice SAT word, for my passport, but I found it, so it's safe. So just make sure you check all the videos, check all the TikToks. You can see me going crazy for my passport. This is my baby, right? This is my bae. Without this passport, I wouldn't be able to see the world. Like, she exposed me to so many things I never thought I could actually see by having a passport. So, for saying that, pack, set, go, and I'll see you around the world. Oh, believe that.
Free audio post-production by alphonic.com.